Hey guys, welcome back. So this week we're going to start building a chicken coop. So I got some of the material. We're going to have to make another run into town to get the rest of the material, but this will be enough to get us started. I already just went over this real quick with the tractor. I don't want it to be 100% level because I want to leave some of the moss and stuff in there, and I've got a lot of it collected here, so we may just throw it back in there. That way the chickens can peck at it and do whatever they want to do. And then I thought we'd do a shortcut, and that is I'm just going to build the bottom base of it and then lay it down on the ground where I want it, then just spray paint on the four corners, and then I'll dig some holes out with the tractor, and that way I won't have to try to square everything up. It'll already be squared when I start digging. There you go. So I got the base all framed up. Then I'm just going to use that paint and paint little circles where I want to dig the holes. And then we'll get this sucker dug up and some posts set, and then we'll probably start framing it up. You missed all the excitement. Our raven friends just chased off an eagle. Maybe we'll get it next time.
About the bear spray, huh? He can mosey out here anytime, couldn't he?
He could. All right, so we got our 4 posts in. We're gonna cut those that way, and then probably notch them so our frame fits and is sitting on the post and not just being screwed into it. I put that there just for stability while the concrete hardens. So why are we using concrete to put them in the ground, or concrete them in the ground? And that is because we get up to 85-mile-an-hour winds here in the wintertime, and we really didn't want our chicken coop to blow away. So that's why we've got the posts in the ground and are cemented. And so now we're going to start on the walls. So when I bought my lumber, I actually bought 8-foot lengths of these things. So they're a little longer than the plywood that we're going to be using for the floor. So we're going to cut the ends of these off so they're 8 foot exactly, and then we can start framing this up. So I'm putting studs down at every 2 foot, And I think that'll be plenty enough for what we're doing here. And then so, I don't know, I mean, I'm not a great carpenter, but you measure out 2 foot, because that's where your wood's going to end up at the 4 foot range, typically, your plywood and stuff. So you measure out 2 foot and then just back up 3/4, and that's where you set your 2x4 on, and then that'll put the center of the 2x4 in your 2 foot mark. And then so this would be the bottom and top of the wall, and you just get these suckers flush, and then you can just transfer your marks. All right, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. So let me get my tape measure out here. All right, so this is what I'm talking about, is if you want your stud to fall on your 2 foot mark, then you back it up 3/4 of an inch. And that way, this being my stud, it will fall right in the middle of your 2, 4, and 6 mark. So that's it. Now let's cut the studs for this thing. Hello. I just had a hummingbird fly by. Hello, little hummingbird. So we accidentally weren't filming, but we got the floor on. Now we're bringing the walls over. We're gonna get one wall up, put a little brace on it, and then go get the other wall. Okay, go to your side over there.
Okay.
And we want to make sure it's flush.
But not over.
How's yours?
I think I'm pretty good. I might be just a little bit over, but not really.
I think you're good.
Okay.
My glasses are fogging up.
are already off.
Darn mosquitoes.
I got a big old one on my house.
1, 2, 3, ups the daisy. Keep pushing. How's yours look? Solid like a rock?
I think if I can.
Oh, I think it's good. How's the back end look?
Oh, the back end's really good.
Yeah, I think it's just the
The wood.
yeah,
It's hard to tell.
here.
Maybe he. I don't think anybody has said anything.
About the bear?
Mm-hmm. Maybe it's because there's so many people on the island this year.
Could be. Holy smokes, that's like
Spot on.
yeah. That was not that.
I think it's because that you can kind of tell that thing is off.
This one?
No.
What?
That kind of just looks weird. That looks like really good. Look at the bottom thing of that. Look at.
You want to come
There
hold
you
the...
go. Let's Okay, tell me where I need to hold it.
I think that's good right there. How's that? Yeah, perfect. All right, so I got that wall over there on the side wall. It's up. I left the middle out because I'm not exactly sure how big of the door I want to put in that thing. And on this side, this is going to be the side that we can rake out the whatever we put down for the bedding. And so we're going to put linoleum down on this. And so I'm not going to have a bottom 2x4. It's just going to be the on the sides, and then run it across for stability up here, and then we'll put the rafters on. We got everything covered up here. We still got to get the siding and the roof and cut out our openings for what we want. But we got to go into town and get the siding. We got to get vents, maybe a little window, or maybe just some plexiglass so we can make a window that we can open up. Got to do the rafters and put the roof on. But that's stuff that we have to get still. So this is going to sum up this video, and stay tuned if you want to see this thing finished up, and we'll put the run on. And yeah, so hopefully we'll see you next week.